Feel like it's been a while since I've done a video on Nvidia, so today I want to take a closer look at two updates, one dealing with the kind of gaming market, the second dealing with the automotive market. So let's get started.
I do want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and make sure to check out fool.com/Jose to get the top 10 stocks to buy right now.
As we can see, as I am recording today's episode, Nvidia is sitting at $113, down 5% today. I mean, it's been a crazy market. I mean, yesterday's stock prices were up dramatically. Today's stock prices are down a nice amount, and I'm pretty sure investors are going crazy. But I just want to say, hey, for us long-term investors, this is all just going to be noise in the long term, right? In the future, this is all going to be noise. We're not going to remember, hey, remember October 14th, 2022, when Nvidia's stock price dropped another 5%. So definitely kind of scary time for the semiconductor market. I've done a few episodes in the past explaining what's happening here. But like I mentioned, today I want to take a closer look at their gaming market and their automotive market. For example, in their most recent quarter 2 of their fiscal year of 2023, their gaming market took a huge hit, right? And this is where the major slowdown is happening. A little bit of crypto, a little bit of the kind of overall crypto mining community, also the overall gaming community as well, and just the overall kind of macroeconomics we're seeing right now. The other one I want to mention is the automotive market, one that grew a nice amount in the most recent quarter, but compared to total revenue is still a small portion. Another quick refresh for this company for their third quarter of fiscal 2023. This company expects revenue of $5.9 billion. We can see that's going to be down year over year and another decline sequential. They're seeing a huge decrease in the gaming market, and that's where most of the decline is going to happen. But they are going to expect a nice sequential growth in data centers and automotive. So now if we take a closer look at this gaming market, we can see the gaming market is a huge player for Nvidia, and unfortunately was down 33% year over year and 44% quarter over quarter. Again, like I mentioned, first it was the overall slowdown in crypto miners, but then the second thing is overall consumer demand slowing down, and also the correcting of channel inventory. We have seen a decrease in PC shipments as a lot of kind of PC OEM makers are slowing down on their kind of orders, which is causing kind of inventory correction to happen and really reducing this revenue. So most recently in October, Nvidia released their new generation of gaming GPUs, the RTX 4090. And this is their top of the tier line, which was expected to sell somewhere around $1,500 if I remember correctly. So I wanted to take a closer look at how things were doing. If we take a closer look at Newegg, a big e-commerce store for kind of PC components, we can see the RTX 4090 is sold out. Unfortunately, it does seem like scalpers purchased it up and now are just inflating prices. But the original kind of price of $1,500 is now sold out, and we only have these crazy prices. If we go to Best Buy, we can see the 3090 Ti, the 4090s are all sold out right now. So many things could have happened. First is just the inventory levels could have been pretty low for the release date. Normally, even I want to say crypto mining, if you knew anything about the gaming community or the kind of gaming cards, usually in their first release dates, they always tend to sell out, and they tend to get better over the weeks. The only thing that happened during that kind of crypto wave is they didn't get better over the weeks. They didn't get better over the months. So again, it's not unusual for the 4090, which just recently came out, to be sold out, but we can see numerous kind of versions of the 4090s are unavailable due to sellout reasons. So again, it could be numerous things, but I do believe it shows that there's still some market for at least these high tier cards. So I am going to be excited when Nvidia later next month releases their 4080, which is going to be a lower tier car, closer to that $900, $1,200 price point. And then from there on, they're going to keep releasing new cards in the lower tiers for more consumer friendly. And now that I'm doing this episode, if you recall yesterday's episode, I did mention that TSM believes that inventory corrections will start to pick up in kind of the second half of 2023. So I wonder if Nvidia is actually waiting to kind of release those consumer cards at closer to that, maybe the second half of 2023 or a little bit at the end of the first half of 2023 to have the right amount of inventory for when like the consumer market picks back up again. So if we take a closer look at gaming revenue, I personally want to say this kind of quarter one of fiscal year of 2023 of 3.6 billion was the peak. I don't think we're going to see those values anytime soon. And sequentially, we are going to see a decline in quarter 3 of 2023, but I do believe things will start to pick up after that. I'm calling it here. I think for the gaming market, Q3 or Q4 will be the bottom for the gaming kind of unit, and then we're going to start to see some steady growth. Maybe not that type of growth we've seen before, but at least some nice uptrend. And if you are enjoying the episode so far, make sure to hit the thumbs up, as it does help me grow my overall audience. If you want to support a little bit more, make sure to subscribe using my link at fool.com/Jose. The second kind of market I wanted to take a closer look at is the automotive market. Again, we can see this is a very small $220 million for a multi-billion-dollar revenue company. So very, very small. But year over year, it grew 45%, and quarter over quarter, it grew 59%. Nvidia does mention that Q2 is an inflection point for the automotive revenue, as Nvidia Orin has great momentum. And most recently, on October 13th or October 12th, Nvidia released a kind of few updates or just some few newsletters explaining where their Orin platform are being used. The first one is going to be Polestar 3. It's the brand's first SUV, as well as its first model to run on the high-performance centralized compute of NVIDIA Drive platform. The NVIDIA Drive high-performance AI compute platform processes data for the SUV's multiple sensors and cameras to enable advanced driver assistance safety features and driver monitoring. We also saw the Chinese EV giant NIO released a new vehicle. This month, the China-based electric vehicle maker introduced its lineup to 4 new countries in Europe: Denmark, Germany, the Netherlands, and Sweden. And they do mention the models launching in the European market are built on the NIO, the Atom supercomputer, which uses 4 NVIDIA Drive Orin systems on a chip to deliver software-defined AI features. And here they have a pretty cool picture of their Atom supercomputer, which, like I mentioned, uses 4 times NVIDIA Drive Orin. So while the automobile industry is still pretty small for Nvidia's revenue, I do believe this is one that's going to continue to grow over time. I do believe this one sequentially in the long term, I think it is going to continue to average growth rates from here. Obviously, there might be some quarters where it's not that strong or might see a decline, but I do believe in the long term, the auto industry is one to grow from here. So at the end of the day, looking at Nvidia's stock price, it is pretty scary to be holding at price points like this, but I do believe in the long term of things, Nvidia is still going to be a great investment, sitting at a $280 billion market cap. I mean, if you are a tech enthusiast and you kind of can see where this artificial intelligence is going to be used in the future, I can't imagine this company like not being a winner in the long term of things. So take care. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and see you next time.